Hello and welcome back to the Business Forum in Fort Walton Beach, brought to you by the Greater Fort Walton Beach Chamber of Commerce. I'm Martin Owen and we're down here in Eliza Jackson Park on beautiful Santa Rosa Sound. Superb fall morning, it's great, it's lovely. So whatever time you're watching this, just think about us sitting here in the morning, it's great. The barbecue festivals all over the USA and all over the South. There's never been one in Fort Walton Beach. So to remedy that, today I'm joined by Colin Richards and WrightReynolds. Colin is the founder of the Panhandle BBQ Society. Mike is the owner of Gulf Reflection Studio and a realtor with Rose Realty, if I can say that. And he's also my chair of the Military Affairs Committee in the Fort Walton Beach Chamber. Welcome, gentlemen. Good to see you.
Okay. Good to be here. Nice to be here. Great.
First things first, let's get the information down. When is the barbecue festival?
On the 22nd of September, we open at the gates at 10 a.m. in the morning, and be on until 6 o'clock that evening.
And where's it going to be held?
At the landing in Fort Walton Beach.
Just down the road. Excellent.
Yes.
Colin, how long have you been organising these events?
I've been doing like 3 years now. I've been associated with the Florida Barbecue Association for at least five years, and I learned from the best how to put a festival on, and we're going to have a great one. I mean, we're going to have some teams that are in the Alabama, Georgia, and in Florida area. Some of the best teams possible to come here. There's going to be some great competition. Super competition.
So how does it work? I mean, we get teams in. I guess people can enter teams locally.
Sure.
And what happens? Do you have a cook-off, or do you have voting, or what? How does it work?
Okay. During the evening, they'll come in on Friday. They'll set up their camps basically with their cookers and so on, and they'll cook 4 meats, which are brisket, pulled pork, and chicken and ribs, and they'll be judged in all 4 categories. Also, in this particular competition, we're going to have sauce as well. So they'll have actually 5 competitions in one.
Excellent. And the teams, are they amateurs or are they professionals? Or?
They're amateurs.
Yeah.
And they're locals basically, which we like to have in our particular group. We've been going now since we started the Florida Panhandle Barbecue Society on the 26th of July of 2010. Since then, we've gotten over 200 members. Most of them are cook teams, enthusiasts like myself in barbecue.
Okay.
And
Mike, why haven't we had one of these before in Fort Walton Beach?
I think a lot of times, for those of us that are involved in the chambers of commerce and all the volunteers that it takes to put on these festivals, we've been talking about this for years, and it really needed somebody like Colin to come along to edge those of us that have been into barbecue. Colin was remiss saying that he's also a certified barbecue judge, as I am too, with the Kansas City Barbecue Society and also the Florida Barbecue Association. So we've had the opportunity to work with a lot of different teams from the professional and also the amateur side. But I think this event has come together through the efforts of all the volunteers, the Chamber of Commerce, the Florida Panhandle Barbecue Society, finally getting to the point saying, hey, we could use one here, if you will, in Santa Rosa on the beach, in the south side of the county. And so far it's been, as we've been putting it together, it's been a wonderful opportunity, because so many vendors and barbecue teams are starting to come out of the woodwork, and that's what we wanted to see.
Yes.
Is because they're, although we call them amateurs, there are some that are better than amateur that do play and do compete. They do compete on the circuit from time to time, and of course for those that watch the Travel Channel and the Discovery Channels and stuff and know that the barbecue masters, it takes a little bit of doing to be able to cook a pulled pork just right.
Yeah.
And so we're really looking forward to this first event here at the Fort Walton Beach Landing. And of course the teamwork that we have with our volunteer team that we've got going on, and between the Florida Panhandle Barbecue Society and the Greater Fort Walton Beach Chamber of Commerce, it's going to be a heck of an event. It really will.
Who's judging it?
Okay, I line up some judges locally. They're going to be judges from all walks of life. I mean, basically, I have a couple that have been with us now 3 years. They've judged up in Crestview at the Triple B, which is another competition we have up in the area. and local dignitaries in the area, people just would like to do it. I get calls all the time. Hey, can I be a judge? I say, yeah, well, sure. I mean, I give them a course, and then in that morning they'll come in at 9 o'clock that morning of the contest, and we'll do 2 hours of just showing you. I will discuss them with them how to judge a contest.
Fabulous. And what are the prizes that the winners get?
Well, the winner, the grand champion.
Or is it just done for the kudos?
No. There's some actual prizes.
No, I call them amateurs, but basically these guys are really, really good, and they do a lot, and they really work hard at what they do, and they have fun doing it, and but they do get a prize. They get trophies, and they also get a cash prize, which is, in this case, the grand champion gets $500 cash.
And how many teams are we planning to have?
We love to have at least 15 teams our first year. We would love to have that, and I think we're going to do it too.
Okay, and from the public's point of view, all of us out there, what do we get? What does it cost us? What do we do? How do we get involved?
That right there is the bottom question, because folks need, well, how much does it cost for me to get in to enjoy some of this that's going on? We'll talk a little bit about the music here in a little bit, but we've got a really great lineup.
We've got music as well.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
yes, sir. We've got some great entertainment. But it's another festival that we're putting on down here that's free. It's a family event. There'll be some children activities. There'll be the only cost will be is we will have some adult beverages. We'll also have some other than barbecue food for sale through the vendors themselves for those, because not everybody's a barbecue fan, but most people are. But a lot of folks, they need something else. They'd rather have a hamburger, hot dog, or a brat or something along that lines. But we're also very fortunate to have beach liquors and other vendors. We're going to have like 4 craft beers, special beers that'll be on the side. We'll have some micro beers that will be also sold, plus some of the traditionals. But we'll also have, again, water, sodas, along that lines. They only cost really is to be part of the People's Choice Award, and what we do is we sell a ballot and tickets. And with those, right now, how many did you say? We've got, at least 5 to 7?
8 to 10. So 8, maybe 10, 9.
Of where you, as the consumer, can buy a package of tickets. It's about $5, and you can go around and taste right. From the different vendors or the different barbecue teams that will be participating in it, which so far is more than half of them. And you'll be able to vote for the people and say, I like this one better than that one, along that line. So it's really kind of, it's an interactive,
Very
and
cool.
it gets the audience involved. So
Great. And we've got entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Blue Lou.
We've got Blue Lou and Nora Wickstead will be coming on. They'll start at noon, and we'll be playing from noon to 5. And then we have the Blues Injectors. So we're really, really excited. For those that know, these entertainment groups have played out at the Barbecue Shed for those barbecue enthusiasts that have been out there before. And it's just going to be a fun time.
Sounds great. Okay, let's just remind everybody when and where. So it's on September 22nd. It's from 10 till
6.
And we've got food, and we've got music, and we've got adult beverages.
Yes, sir.
And it's down at the landing.
Exactly. And if we may just say that the awards ceremony will be around 4:35. So it'll basically start at 5, but we'll want everybody there prior to. And we'll be announcing the winners. There'll be trophies, cash prizes along that lines, and the people will be able to meet the teams and have fun.
That's great. Well, I'm hungry now, so I think it's time we took a quick break. So thank you very much, gentlemen. Stay with us, because we've got a whole section about dog days coming up, and we'll look forward to that in a minute. Stay with us.